If the Ferrari racing car didn't shine at this year's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, it certainly glitters at Ferrari World, a new theme park just next to the track. This tourist attraction is an attempt by the Emirate to diversify its economy away from natural resources. And it's the same reason why an Italian government mission made a recent visit, bringing over 300 businesses and banks in pursuit of new opportunities. Perhaps a bit later than the other big European economies already tapping into emerging markets, Italy is now making a major effort to increase trade and investment with the Gulf.
The objective of this mission is to increase the trade between Italy and the Emirates. It's already 5 billion euros, but we can do much more. And also the objective is to raise the investments, the rate of investments, Italian here and Emirates in Italy.
The focus for Brand Italy has traditionally been sectors like fashion, food and furniture, but the country does have other strengths.
Made in Italy is still very much appreciated, not only from fashion point of view, but also from the technical point of view.
We are the second manufacturing country of Europe. We are the fifth world economic system. So we are obliged to look everywhere, to east, to west, to north and to south.
A stagnant Europe is forcing businesses to seek out destinations where there's economic growth, from India to Indonesia, as well as the Middle East.
Ci sono grandi imprese italiane che stanno lavorando per la realizzazione di appalti relativi ai raddoppi autostradali.
There are important Italian companies working here in Abu Dhabi to implement contract works such as 3-lane highways or the second line of the underground. This is because Italy has a long tradition of innovating technologies and the capability of producing new manufacturing instruments.
Capacità di realizzazione di nuovi strumenti anche per la lavorazione.
And a history of dependence on exports, more vital than ever considering Italy's growth of only 1.1%. The backbone of the economy is SMEs, which give the country a breadth of skills and economic stability, but often lack the sheer size to compete abroad.
Many Italian small medium enterprises have lots of difficulties in terms of critical mass to survive and compete in international markets.
The Italian economy is hugely dependent on small and medium-sized enterprises. The challenge for those companies is to expand and to expand into dynamic emerging markets where growth rates will be more sustained than in Italy's traditional markets in Western Europe and the US.
That's why the Ministry for Economic Development, through CIMEST, a development finance institution, offers technical and financial support. Acting as a combination of investment bank and export promotion agency, it can take up to a 49% stake in an overseas Italian company. It has approved more than 1,000 projects. The total investment, including contributions from entrepreneurial stakeholders, has now reached 24 billion euros.
We have a very important activity in participation in joint venture, also direct investment abroad, with own participation with the CMES to the capital, to the equity. We manage also a venture capital fund, public venture capital fund.
Supporting firms like economies, a 40-year-old family-run business specialising in high-end lighting with an 167 million euro turnover. 5 years ago it set up in China, with CIMEST taking a 25% equity stake, allowing the firm to establish a production plant that now supplies the whole of Asia.
The
company aimed at the international market since the beginning. We wanted to be the leader in Italy, but we also wanted to set up on the international market, because we knew that to be an industry leader, we needed to have international recognition.
From high-end manufacture to haute couture, Keaton, an Italian tailoring firm from Naples, has now gone global, with 30 overseas stores from just off Savile Row to Seoul. The expansion in Korea in part funded by a significant investment from CIMEST.
You have to get all over the world just to be always up, because you may expect a crisis in a market and you are already well established in another market.
If you look at the fashion sector of textile, we have a lot of very small companies, not household names, because again, there is no big money behind to engineer a huge marketing campaign, but they produce extremely good, top-of-the-range products.
A good brand may work for small to medium enterprises at home, but expanding overseas in uncertain economic times takes a lot more investment. Italy may just have come up with an interesting solution.